My dearest friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Kaising Mari. I'm an intuitive, holistic coach and a very human being. And I'm back with an energy forecast for December. And today is already the 2nd of December. So I start really feeling the energies of December. As you can see, when you follow me, I'm back home. You know that background. I'm happy to be here in my own space, and a space that has my energy, my safe heaven in a way. So I do this reading again intuitive. I have painted before, but not channeled the energies. I will do that now. For sure, I already have some insights. So what I feel for this month, it will be a potent month. And some of the topics I got that we will gain a lot of clarity about whatever needs clarity in our lives. That new energies are coming in, especially starting with the 21st of December 22nd around the solstice. But it is a month of deep personal healing. More doors are opening for us, and it is up to us to see them, to acknowledge them, and to decide if we want to step through these new doors. And this needs trusting in our inner power and trusting in our inner magic and what we bring here, because the doors will for sure lead us into new unknown territory. And I can't say by myself, as I'm processing a lot and I'm not on such a good place at the moment, that to step into new territory or open the door and passing through this doorway into something new means also to leave the old behind us. And I'm grieving a lot at the moment. There's really a lot of sadness coming up. It's not just about my old life, it's also I have the time and space now to grieve the death of my father. Oh, I cry a lot. I don't cry a lot. I feel the sadness a lot, and I feel also a lot how I'm used to suppress the emotions and still not yet used to just let it flow. And this creates tension, pain. And I feel how difficult it seems to be to let go of these old patterns as well. Or how frightening, maybe this is a better word, how frightening it feels for me to let go and to say, okay, I stop suppressing. Then I record a video and tears coming up and I cry. I'm in a supermarket, tears coming up and I cry. That's not, it's not what I'm used to live to be. So I found myself at the moment a lot in doing and survival mode, having this thought coming up that I really don't know how life is functioning different, so that there there's a part in me, and I know this part for a long time, observing other people and trying to figure out how they live, how life is meant to be lived. As this part is also so, or maybe it's another part. They are close to each other. So there's this strong feeling when I see my own life, how I live, how others live, but there's something deeply wrong with that. that, that I see it as functioning, and I have trained myself well to function well in this world, how it is still a big part at this moment of time. And it feels totally wrong. It feels like, no, it's not. This is not how it's meant for us as human beings to live. And then for sure, through these years of working deeply on myself and studying and reading quotes and texts and posts and books. So I know that life is only happening in this present moment. And I often tell that to others. And I don't know how this is working. And when I just be for just moments, and instantly my head is stepping in saying, no, you can't live like that. You can't, this is not working. On the other hand, I see around me and really strong in my own life that functioning and trying to push things and doing is not working as well. So I feel stuck on a lot of levels. I feel dependent on answers I don't get. I run behind people, things. I have no confidence. I don't trust that all will fall in place when I just relax. And I have a deep longing to just relax and be gifted by life. And for sure, that means not just staying in bed and doing nothing. For sure, this means to be connected with this physical vessel we're living in, with our bodies, our precious bodies, our energy, our emotions, our direct environment at that moment of time, and just observing, feeling, noticing all that's going on and following impulses. And we just can follow these impulses when we feel them, when we let them arise, and really let them arise, and not, you can't force an impulse. You can't say, so I should want an impulse to make a phone call now. And you can listen to yourself and observing that a person is coming up an idea, and then asking yourself, what is my next step? And this is for me a huge thing to make this step, to not do, to just be. When I say that there's the first thing is coming up, my mind saying, yeah, but Kai, you don't know how to do that. It's true. And there's nothing to do. I can't do being. I just can't be being. So I do my steps. And at the moment, I can't see my future. There were other times I had visions about how it's going on. And at the moment, there's just a deep gray. It's even not black. It's just closed. I think it is like that for a purpose as ever, to remind me to be here and not to go where I want to be, what I want to accomplish. Just be here at this moment of time. So, and I'm talking about myself, while I've got the feeling that this is a topic for a lot of us, or this is something collective as well, to stepping out of the mode of doing into the mode, when I use this word also, of just being. And we need that. We need that for ourselves. We need that as we can't go on any longer. It is so taking power. It is so hard to live in survival mode. It is so tiring. And we need that as well to create this world we all want to live in, this new world where people don't function, people are. So before I go deeper and pull some cards for December, I will talk about astrology and what's going on in the universal realm in December. So since the 1st of December, we have Mercury in Capricorn since yesterday. And this invites us to focus on what matters from our heart. On the 4th of December, Venus will enter Scorpio. And these aspects will searching for the good word, will empower that we learn through relationships, that relationships can teach us what we need to learn, what we long for. On the 6th, Neptune will station direct in Pisces. It will be powerful as well. Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, of dreams, a very spiritual planet, and Pisces a very spiritual astrological sign. So, and when Neptune is stationed direct after the challenges it has invited us through his retrograde, so his power will come full on. So this will boost our spiritual abilities, our sensitivity as well, intuition. Then we have on the 12th of December, the 12th, the new moon in Sagittarius, and we're in Sagittarius season as well. And this new moon will invite us to set intentions to explore the new, the unknown, and to expand as well. Neptune will help with expansion as well. On the 13th, direct one day after that, Mercury will station retrograde in Capricorn. I know the phrase, I read about that everything works better after a reset. So, and Mercury retrogrades are often feared. And I think we anyway, it's better to fear nothing, just to stay curious what a certain energy and influence will bring us. Mercury is this planet that rules communication, contracts, electronics. So when you keep in mind, maybe there are some resets done during this retrograde. Needed resets, because every time you reset something, an electronic device, your phone, it is working better afterwards. You have to clean it before or often, or the reset is cleaning out old things that are not any longer needed, making space. So this will bring us this Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. Then 1 week later, on the 21st, Capricorn season is beginning, and it's getting serious then. So as Sagittarius energy is a fire energy, a very playful, curious energy. All what we experience under this influence, we can take it in the material world then, under in the season of Capricorn. And then the 22nd, 21st, 22nd, we have the winter solstice. And for me, that is a big moment of heart opening. And all what is happening before prepares us to that moment to live from our heart, to follow the wisdom of our heart. On the 26th, we have a full moon in Cancer, water sign, very emotional, and the last full moon in 2023. That invites us to take very good care of ourselves. On the 29th, Venus is entering Sagittarius. And I noted a phrase I read about that I found very beautiful. Let your heart guide you to what makes you feel free. So, as Sagittarius is a very free-spirited energy and needs to travel a lot, explore new things, a very philosophical, the exploration can take place in the head as well, in the mind, the expansion, the exploring of something new. It's not needed that this is happening through physical traveling or exploration. This will open our minds once more, and as it is Venus, the planet of love and beauty, so there's a lot of beauty to explore, and for sure this is connected with the heart. And then finally on the 13th of December, Jupiter stations direct in Taurus. Jupiter, the planet of good luck and good chances. And this influence is inviting us to expand into the person we are, really expand into our essence, our true essence. However this will look like. So these are the astrological events in December. And then I have already pulled cards. I haven't showed you the painting. Wow, what a shame. So before I go to the cards, we come to the painting. It was the last quarter of 2023. I painted this one. And to be honest, I had a lot of respect to fill this last empty space, and had the vision as in Europe, it's becoming really cold, and we have in Germany, for example, already snow. So this closer. You can see the snowflakes, and can you see this skeleton of a leaf? I don't know when I found this, somewhere this year, and I put it in my 2023 book where I write down, and I just knew I would use it one day. And you can see here on the bottom, there's a new plant sprouting, and they are connected. The one who's leaving, the one who's coming. This is for me the circle of life. What is so natural in nature? When you see a plant or a tree, so in spring they open, there are the new leaves coming out, and they open during summer, or they have flowers opening up, and then in autumn the leaves are falling down, and with time on the ground they become soil, and they feed the plant or the tree that is already creating, birthing new leaves. So this is a circle of life, and we are part of this life, of this nature. And for me, it's this shedding of all what is not any longer useful for us. It is like letting go of these leaves, that they can become soil, that they can nourish us to create new habits, to go in new directions, to explore more who we are really underneath all these layers of what we are not: education, patterns, survival, mode that we have created to survive. Very creative, very beautiful as children. So, and a tree is not crying, a tree is not grieving when the leaves are falling. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's even kind of liberating these moments. And the tree knows, on his kind of knowing, however this might look like for a tree, that this is not the end, that it's just a part of the circle of his life, of nature, of how he is here to be part of our beautiful world. And so this month invites us to feel this in us as selves as well. So to get to know through obstacles, through relationships, through whatever is going on in your life, to be confronted what is not any longer serving you, like leaves that are dying, and to let that go. And for me, the way of letting go is first of all to feel it, to process, to integrate these parts. It's of the parts we have not seen, we didn't want to see in ourselves. Very painful parts. Either they are painful because they carry trauma and traumatic events, or painful because when we have a deeper look, we see how much pain we did to ourselves through these habits, through these patterns, through these belief systems. And that we create our world repeating what we know, and so repeating painful experiences as well, and to really become conscious that most of what is happening to us has a part of our creation in it. It can be very painful, and it is really, really very human to not to have a look at that, to say, no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to acknowledge what I did to myself. And then now, that when you're ready and when you have the strength to have a look and to take the responsibility, then there's so much beauty that will unfold afterwards. I will show you the first card I pulled because I think this is very fitting. It is from the dreams of the shaman oracle. I call it Baron, right? I have the French version, so this is called en French, l'épée du magicien, confiance en votre pouvoir magique. It is a sword of the magician and invites us to trust in our magic powers. So, and it is a card that invites us to cut what no longer serves us, to let go, to cut also strings to people, situations that we don't need any longer, to free ourselves. It's not to fight against something, it is to cut what is binding us. And we have all these magic powers in ourselves. Then from the energy oracle, I pulled this card, door to personal healing and happiness. And when I saw that, I had to think of the solstice, and that there's a huge universal portal is opening and inviting us really to step on the other side, where the love is, where the life is happening out of love, out of the heart. So these were the cards I pulled before I was painting for the months. They are beautiful. And then I have new decks. I'm always so happy when I get new decks, like a little child. A German, a French, and an English deck. And the first one is the Radiant Wild Atlas. And I pulled, it's an oracle. It's not an oracle. It's a tarot deck. So this card is called Drei der Münzen. It's a German card. It's 3 of wands. No, it's not wands. It's coins. 3 of coins. When I see a portal there as well, I see something that is really correspondent to that, or the green and the pink, so the colors of the heart chakra. And these 3 people, they are invited to step through it, and they are hesitating. And the 3 coins are here like suns or moons. 1 sun and 2 moons. So feminine and masculine energy. Pureness, I feel pureness with this card as well. See these branches. There's something that wants to come in balance in December in us, in the feminine and the masculine, in ourselves, that wants to really lay down the swords, fighting each other inside and outside, and coming together and living our highest potential from our hearts with each other, inside and outside. So then I have a little oracle that is called the Heartscape Tarot, and the cards have these form. They are not upside, they are like that. Can you see the bubbles here? And this is the card 7 of Cups. So the cups are representing normally emotions and water energy in the classical tarot. So these bubbles are made of water but filled with air and what, as I see, with magic as well. And there's something really light in these bubbles, so they are not heavy, and they are connected for me with this trusting in our inner magic and really going up in a way, not leaving earth, because we need, and we have a lot of brown earthy energy in this card. We need to stay on earth in our human existence. There's something light coming up with what is. It's a very vibrational card. It's about energy, feeling lighter. I don't know how you feel the energy at the moment. I feel it's very, very heavy. I feel pain nearly everywhere and very tired. And there is something with these bubbles that feels for me that the energies will lift, the veil will lift. And we have to go through the density, and it is a density in the collective, and it is our own density as well. So we don't have to live the density of the collective, but when you start to lift your own density and your mud, bringing it out, bringing it to the light, embracing it, then bubbles can arise. They are already there. They are just suppressed at the moment. So the last card I pulled is from the 7 energy oracles from Colette Baron Wright, and I got this in French as well. And this is healing of the heart, guérir le cœur. Beautiful card, so sweet. And here with this card, what is coming up, when you're in a healing process, and most of all, it is healing of the heart, or even when it's physical healing, the heart is involved. So that what makes it hard is mostly our resistance. And when we allow the energies to flow, when we allow to take the pain in the heart, to let ourselves be embraced by our own loving energy, this is always the moment it's becoming sweet and soft and tender, and the healing is taking place. So when you go through a hard time at the moment, or you have difficulties to accept what is happening in your life or around you, or what is happening to you, just the first step is take this resistance, take this not acceptance in your heart, embrace it like these 2 hands are holding the precious heart, holding that you're not okay with what is happening, holding you're wanting it different, holding the little one inside you that is so desperate about what is happening. Hold her before you can embrace what is happening. I love this card. I think I will pull a last card from the same deck. It's a beautiful deck. Oh. And it's interesting because it has 7 different energies. Every card is connected to an energy. So, the last card. Oh, that's beautiful. La magie de la terre, the magic of the earth. Oh, this is touching me deeply. So, this is a big card, or this is what I feel with this card. It's really huge. So, this is, we live on such a magical, beautiful planet. This is touching me deeply. And we are all children of this planet. And this planet is loving us so much as humankind, as every individual. And we have all the time access to this magic. It is already in us because we as a children and see here how the magic is coming through the feet and is expanding in these legs. So this card is saying to me that our Mother Earth, this planet Gaia, is so optimistic and so grateful already what everybody who is working on himself has done. Every human being that has connected with its essence, every human being on the way to healing, every human being on the way to him or herself. She's so proud of us and she's so happy and she feels so valued and seen by us. And she's here to help us always. Just have to ask. All is here for us all the time. Just have to ask. The magic of the earth. And for sure, when you're not well, when you feel lost, disconnected, go in nature. This is for me the best medicine. Today I have really a fragile day and I just wanted to record this video earlier. And then I was in my garden, and even when it's cold and the wind was blowing, I was cutting roses and preparing some plants for the winter. Sorry, I'm so emotional today. Aujourd'hui. I don't know even if I will go on with these videos. This is the third year I did these paintings and I love them a lot. And doing these videos is always taking a lot of time. So I just, with this intuitive channeling, I changed the mode and it's less time than write it down, then write it with a computer and doing all this. I don't know. I really don't know. I will create my little enterprise as a holistic coach in France on the 7th of January, the birthday of my grandmother. And she's one of my spirit guides and my angels. This I know. I leave you with this. I wish you a beautiful December, a beautiful end of the year. I wish you the courage to feel what has to be felt. I wish you the power to try something new, to explore, to expand, to let beliefs that you don't any longer fall down, knowing that they will nourish you from another place. All the best for you. Bye. Sikaya.